welcome back to Helmet Racing League, League 5, round 4, race 2, or is it round 5? You know, I need to look at things, don't I, to get it right. Race 1, it was interesting, it was entertaining, but it was very gappy as well. I don't think the track helped matters either. But we're on to race number 2. It is a reverse grid. So the winner from last time out is at the back. He's got it all to do to get to the front. We got 17 laps ahead. Mandatory tyres have to be run this race. The hard and the mediums, I'm pretty sure. Yes, well, they're all starting majority on the hards. Yeah, medium and hards. I think the hards have got to be run for a lap or 2. Right at the front, we've got Aid. Let's see what he can do. We know he's got the pace. It's just keeping on the grey stuff. We've got Ginger. P number 2. P3 is Smurf. P4 is Jobs. Lee Whip has several moments during race 1, but managed to keep it under control. He's in P5. Sky 99. Sky Jacker, thanks for sharing the replays, my friend. In P6, Cody Carp there, he's 7th. Bendit in 8th. And Big Dan winner last time out, P9. Let's get this underway. 17 laps. Fuel be a bit higher, depletion. Tyres have got to be run, so they got to pit. It's all about strategy for these guys. Right, they've got them lights, they're out, they're off, they're going. And they're down to turn number 1. We've got the hairpins at the bottom. You can call it 2 left-handers if you wish. Call it a hairpin. Technically it is. Ginger closed up there. But they are, at the minute, they're going to take it easy. You know, they've got a hard tyre. They're going to be cold. It's going to take time to get up the temperature. Some will be used to it, as I said previously. Some won't be. So yeah, it's all about, and as I say that, but even though he went off, he's kept it, you know, he hit the barrier and come back on. He's got no damage. Lee Whip there, was he caught out a little bit from Aid coming back on? Let's have a look. Or did he touch that? Yeah, slightly unsighted there from Joes, but you know, that was an incident. He couldn't see. Jobs was to the right. Bit unfortunate, that one. But it's a long race. We've got the hards. Maybe throw in the pits after this lap and get on the mediums, you know, and see what you can do. But I say that dirt on the tyres from when he went off previously, and he's fallen right back now. But switch to the mediums, you'll gain that time back, no problem. Ginger's took the lead, actually. Where did he get this move done? Oh, Aid went, oh yeah, Darren, wake up. Yes, wake up. It's Friday, Thursday. God, get with it. Aid went off, Ginger went by. That's what happened there, Darren. Yes, yeah, it only happened just a moment ago. Get with it, my friend. Right then, drove Sky. Sky, what can he do? Is he used to the track now? Bendit's there. I said I got the point, sorry, I said I would, but I haven't. Yes, say no more on that one. Aid in 6th. Just keep on the grey stuff, you know, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Bendit to the inside there of Sky. Where's he gone? Oh, Bendit. He tried that move, didn't he, to the inside. Got a little bit too wrong, a little bit hot into that corner. And he's into the cat litter, and he's got it all to do in that W-mobile. So him and Lee Whip at the minute, I thought Lee Whip might have pitted, or was it 2 laps mandatory on the hard tyre? At the front we go. Smurf's got that move back off of Ginger. They're side by side. Who's going to have the later break in? Smurf does, by the looks of it. No, Ginger does, but Ginger's on the outside line. There's the dirty line. Smurf had it tighter to the apexes, and he's able to get on by with the marbles on the right side of the track around them hairpin. He's going to have scrub them tyres off now. Sky's up to It seem quiet or what? Or does it seem okay? It seems very quiet in my ears. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. I always got to double check, you know. Got to double check. So Big Dan winning last time out to P5. Where's Aid? Where's Aid? Aid is 4th actually, so he's having a good run so far. He's chasing down Sky. Sky's chasing down Ginger. Smurf's on the hard tyre. Who's on the medium? There was a guy on the medium. Bendit on the medium. So really, with Bendit, you know, each of their own, and they do what they do. But for me personally, it's sort of like ruining the medium because he's in 8th. The guy, he's not too far behind. It all depends if these guys pit earlier on the harder tyre, then Bendit will benefit from the medium. But we're keeping an eye on the lap times. Would he have benefited from the hard tyre to start on that? But maybe he's feeling confident to go on through. You know, he just broke a bit late and went into the cat litter. You know, along with Lee Whip, he was caught out. So he's got it all to do. You know, but he's on the hard, so he'll switch to the medium soon. But this guy here, Bender, he needs to just floor it. He's not too far away from that fastest lap time from Smurf. So let's see what he can do. He's purple, he's 3 temps up, so looks like he's finding momentum now, and he's getting his head down and chasing down Droves then at P7. Coey's not too far behind. I think Bendit will be around about a second quicker than the guys ahead, so he'll probably claw that time back. VRC Coey car up there. Big Dan looking to the rear there of Aid. Rich Energy. Looking to the rear of Aid. Better exit out of this corkscrew. Be careful. Oh, you see the rear of the car there kick out a little bit. Be careful on the exit of that corkscrew. Your tendency to get a penalty if you run it a bit too much inside that curb. Aid there, P4. Smurf, the first one to get rid of the hard. Who dived in there? Oh, Aid. Oh, Aid got it a bit wrong. It's been reset. So on end. Oh, mate, 3-second penalty as well. So it's like a last-minute dive into the pits, but unfortunately the game chucked him back out, spat him back out, threw him on track, said, "Had that, a 3-second penalty." He's like, "No, I'm going to reverse down the track. I've had it." Be careful, yeah. It's got him in that time, so he's pitted. He's got that penalty. He's lost quite a bit of time just entering that pit lane, you know. But as I said, that Bendit, he's done a 30.0 compared to the other guys. He's like a second. I mean, the front runners. I mean, we've got Sky up to P1 now. What happened there? So Smurf pitted. Sky obviously up to second place. What happened to Ginger in that P1? Did Sky get the better exit maybe? Or Ginger ran it a little bit deep on the brakes, and that enables Sky to go up to P number 1. What can he do? Can he break away? How long will these guys stay out on these tyres? I'm not quite sure. So Ginger's coming back at Sky. Bit of battle on here. Who we got behind? We got Big Dan as well, winning from last time out. Oh, nice driving there. Sky just cut his nose off. And not too far behind here, we got Coey Carb as well. Big Dan is in a prime position, really. I mean, if these guys do get into a heated battle, it's going to benefit Big Dan, and we'll be looking for the win number 2. Oh, a little bit drifty there. I mean, the super on the harder tyre, it seems very, very back endy. It doesn't seem happy on these harder tyres. Right, that one there. It's all about the exit. You know, you normally tendency to kick out the rear, and then you'll be kissing that barrier on the right. So yeah, at the minute, Big Dan's just harassing the back of Ginger. So Ginger's attention at the minute is Big Dan behind, and that's enabling Sky to get away basically. But behind we've got Bendit. He's closing up. So yeah. Oh, easy does it. Easy. You can see the 4 guys ahead. He's like, right, you know, I'm gaining this time back. You know, I'm closing you 4 down. But I think is it 3 or 2 laps towards the end of the race? You got to pit onto the harder tyre, depending on how long Bendit can go for. he's got enough fuel, so he's okay. We'll wait and see on that one because I think he will be okay, you know. But it's saying that Smurf switched to the medium tyre now. Job's still on the hard. Aid's on the medium, but Aid 6-second penalty. Wow, this game ain't nice to you this evening, my friend. Where did he get that extra? It must be the pit. Yeah, it must have been the pit exit or entry. So 6-second penalty, but it's got enough for lead over Lee Whip. I mean, Lee Whip at the minute, with the tyre compound change, I don't think he's happy with the medium or the hard. And he's way back. He's way back. But the battle at the minute is these here. Coey Carb, basically in the boot, looking at his eggs and bacon, thinking, I'll add that in my bread, my son, for the morning. And his milk as well for his coffee or cup of tea. So yeah, but you're not having my shopping, mate. I'm gone. So now he's chasing down Big Dan. If Big Dan's got that position, I missed that. I'm sorry. But in the background there, we can see Ginger drifting around that left-hander. So now Big Dan's chasing down Sky. Pretty corkscrew on the exit. It's amazing how it just sunsettles the car on the exit of that corkscrew. But I think going by lap times, a 30.3 last time around, yeah, it's like a second. I mean, with Ginger, that's like 2, you know. Coey Carp into the pits, Sky into the pits. That releases Big Dan into P number 1. Ginger staying out on the hards as well. Bendit. So I said that about Bendit. Did he do the right thing? You know, going on to the medium at the start. It looks like he has, you know, because he's gaining a lot of time back now, which he lost previously. And yeah, you can see that Ginger ain't happy around that first set of that hairpin, you know. He's always wide around that corner. It's all about breaking into there, really. Maybe he's just testing ground, you know. See how late he can actually break. But that's benefiting Bendit at the minute. Bendit's done a 29.6. So yeah, now he's looking into the inside there with Ginger. No, not yet. Maybe wait for that opportunity. Sky's still in the pits, you know, and Coey Cart's still in the pits. Job's just got to the pit, changing his tyres, but yeah, Smurf 30.8. Who else on the medium? They've just gone on to the medium tyre. So that's going to release Bendit soon. Depending when Bendit pits, I don't think he's going to pit anytime soon. I mean, with this sort of pace at the minute, he's on it. Just depends when these guys do pit. They might fly in. Ginger thought about it then. You've seen him keep to the left a little bit. Then he thought last minute, nah, I'm going to stay out just to annoy you. And Big Dan drifting. And then Bendit now. He's in prime position now. I think he knows that Ginger goes a little bit wide around the first start of the hairpin, sorry. We'll see Ginger now. See if he actually perfects it this time. And again, see, Ginger isn't happy with the entry to the hairpin, you know. It looks like he's on control of the way the car's moving, but he's just not happy entering the first set of that hair. I know I keep saying it, but you know, I like looking at detail when I'm doing replays, because you know where people were losing time, and that was like the second or third time Ginger done that, and then Bendit's just gained time lap after lap from that error. But Ginger, you know, he's doing all right at the minute. He's got a big enough gap to P4. And then P4 of Smurf, 29.7 at the minute. So, yeah, Smurf 29.7. Big Dan's breaking away now with these two fighting. Sorry about that. Mute that. Don't know who that is. Probably some scammers or something. Yes. Your bank has a pigeon in it or something, you know. Yes, or something ridiculous like that. You just get them time after time scam calls, you know. Don't they get your number? We don't want to be listed in the directory or whatever. They still get your number. So yeah. Anyway, back to this. Aid P7. I mean, just keep it on the grey stuff. You know, it'll be okay. Job's there P8. Leewit P9. Up the front we go. Bendit is gone. He's still chasing down Big Dan. He's still not pitted. Big Dan's still not pitted either. Big Dan done a 29.8 on the harder tyre. Bendit done a 30.2 that time around. Oh, Bendit. You could tell they're flooring it now. Over halfway. Oh, Ginger. And as I say that, he loses the rear by touching the sand, and yeah, he's into the barrier, kissing it, snogging it, giving it what he wants, you know. So yeah, he's going to be frustrated now. His wheels are falling off, his bumper's gone. There's nothing at the front end helping him at the minute. So yeah, W Energy and Eldridge Air Conditioning are sponsors for this league, Sunday League. There has been an endurance league announced. I will be doing live commentary for League 2 for that endurance league. I think that finishes after the Saturday league, which Rufus does. So yeah, look out for the live stream. It should be interesting. 2 hours 40 minutes or something, or 2.5 hours of racing, of chatting. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting event. We got Thingamajig doing League 1. So we live at the same time. Yeah, you know, I don't know if I was meant to say anything, but I have now. So yeah, Big Dan, Ginger's in the pit. Smurf, where's Smurf? Smurf 29.7, 30.0. Yeah, bend it. He's staying out on them medium tyres. I think by lap 14, he's ideally got pits going the hard. He hasn't run the hard yet. I mean, the time in the pits is like, it's crazy, you know. He's still in the pits. 1.5 second penalty. Gonna get out. Where's Aid? Aid is there. He's coming around to the final corner now. Jobs and Lee Whip having their battle now. Lee Whip to the outside there with Jobs. Jobs defending. A little bit hot in there. Yeah. It was either the first or last corner. Some of the guys going a bit hot. And it's costing them a lot of time. Would have been a good battle there if Jobs, you know, broke a bit earlier, but you know, it's League 5 and it's a beginner league, and well, not beginner, but you know, it's where you start. Some experienced, some aren't. But at the minute, League 5 been cracking racing, enjoyed it so much. So yeah, Sky 29.4. He's chasing down Smurf now. Bendit's still yet to pit. Big Dan's still yet to pit. 29.7. So he's still quicker than Bendit by like half, well, 6 tenths, I would say. So at the minute, yeah, doing all right, Big Dan. You know, he's keeping on the grey stuff. He's not doing nothing wrong. It's just that pit stop was going to happen with these two. Will enable Smurf maybe and Sky to come up, but Coey Carp there's caught up to the rear of to Sky pretty quick, to be honest with you. So you have to got the pace on the day, you know. They really have. I mean, a lot of them got the pace. When they get it right, they could battle. It's just perfect the errors. You'd be all good, you know. You'd be up to League of Champions in no time. Purple sector there from Coey Carp. Seems to be happy on the medium tyre rather than the hard. Almost sometimes like the medium's like the soft, you know, even though the lap times are different. Sometimes the mediums are better than the soft at certain tracks. You just find you're quicker with the medium, especially I like Kyoto and that. You can often be quicker on a medium than the soft. So Big Dan into the pits. So yeah, lap times for Coey Carb is 29.8. So compared to the hard, when he was doing like 31, 32, 33s, so he's going like 2 seconds quicker. Sky! It's just easy done, you know. It's really easy done on that left kink. I mean, if you hit the sausage a little bit and settles the front of the car, as you see there, yeah, the car lifted to the front left, and unfortunate there, he's into the gravel sand, and he's got to do it. He's having a good race then, you know. Kerry Cart's probably rubbing his hands now. Now he's released. Ginger there in P6. Sky's alright. He's got that gap still. Big Dan into the pits. Had a great first run. First half of the race for him on the racing hard. So yeah, really, really good job. There's Kerry Cart going through now on the right hand side. So yeah. What can he do on the medium? I mean, if he had that sort of pace on the hard, he's gonna have that. He's gonna be even quicker. You know, he'd probably get a faster lap on the medium, but you know, some are better on the hard, as I said, and the medium. He might not do a quicker time on the medium. You don't know, but going by his pace on the hard tyre, I think personally he will. Ginger, he loves the rear end of that car kicking out, doesn't he? Like Lee Whip previously on the race one, that car rear end was kicking out so much, but he kept under control. Drove his A down to P9. You know, it's unfortunate that 6-second penalty with the penalty entry thing on, the penalty thing when he crossed the line too much on the pit entry. Sorry if I sound like flu-like symptoms. I had the jab today. I was a bit late. I was meant to have it in November. It's making me a bit bunged up at the minute. I should be alright tomorrow, I hope. Just feel it kicking in a bit more now, you know. But yeah. Thanks for the likes and comments on the previous video. A guy said, I think it was Sky, was it, or someone, or Bendit, or someone, one of the guys said I sound like really bright and that. Yeah, it's just getting like the demons out of your head and stuff, you know. I mean, this keeps me like, it keeps me alright, but then I'm thinking all the time. I mean, I probably sound alright in my voice, but I'm not really inside, you know. It's just how you deal with things at the minute. I've had messages and now support, so I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. It's a couple of more weeks, I should be okay, you know, better and stuff. I'm not working a minute either. So yeah, thank you for the support, thank you for the likes, thank you for watching. Thanks for the messages through Facebook, you know, give me a number and all that. So yeah, thank you very much. Get that in there, you know, it's appreciated. Going out of their way just to send a message. So yeah, thank you. Bendit, P1, he's still not pitted. So he's gonna lose. Is he Smurf is there? Who's he lapping there? He's gonna lap 8. Is he lapped 8? Yeah, he has lapped 8. Maybe because the only frustrating thing about this game is previous game GT Sport, when I used to do commentary there, you had this button, like you probably don't see it, but on your screen I can see it. You have a button, it gives you the gap and where, you know, all the guys are on track, and it gives you the gap difference, their best lap, and so on and so on. It's a pity we can't see that as you do the commentary. Even if they implemented it into the, like bend it to Smurf is like 9 seconds and we can see it. We can't see it, you know. We just can't see it. And I think if they had that sort of thing in sport, and this is a next generation game, so say, where is it? You know, it's just little things. What would help? Yeah, they brought the keyboard thing back, but you know, I'd rather not use the keyboard because I'll end up pressing buttons and probably the stream will go off. Knowing me, so yeah, little things I would like to see in the game, but they're probably thinking who are you to say that? You know, well, I do their races and I want to see it. Problem? No. Right, bend it. Smurf's there. So the gap, I would say the gap's like maybe 15 seconds, something like that, 16 seconds I'd estimate, or maybe a bit more. It's got to be no higher than 25. It's got. Bender's still not pitted. Who's bad in there? Who was bad in there? I've seen 2 cars. Big Dan chasing down the rear Carp. Oh, almost lost it. Purple set to there. God, and he's looking. I mean, for me, the perfect opportunity is like along the start finish straight as you drop down towards the hairpin. I mean, if you could pressure the guy, he'd do a little mistake, he could sneak out the inside, you know. We'll stay aboard with Big Dan and see what happens. That's what I would do from my perspective, you know. Yeah, psych him out to the right, and then maybe last minute, but Cody Carb, he's not, see? You see what I mean? Just a little bit of a gap on the marbles to the right. So that bit of psyching out from Dan unsettled Cody Carp a little bit. But then Cody Cart's coming back out to the inside, and they're side by side. Respect given their fair play goes, and they're still side by side. That's what I mean. In League 5, it don't mean nothing. Still get good racing. It's not as quick as the League of Champions guys, you know. But great respect there on entry to the hairpin. Big Dan was psyching him out, you know. Went one way, went the other way, and then went back the other way, you know, to the inside. And then Cody Carp just left a bit of a gap, and that name was come through. But Cody Carp did come back at Dan, but then yeah, Dan got that position in the end. But Cody Carp said he's not out of it yet, you know. He's not out of it. Bendit, where are you going to pit? He's still not pitted. We're on lap number 14. I think the next lap he's got to do it. I think it's 2 laps. Joe's now. A's been lapped. Joe's been lapped. Unfortunate. They got their own track, you know, what they like, and you know where they can bring out the best of themselves. Blue flags there coming, but that's Bendit coming through. See, Smurf for me has crawled back a bit of time. He's done a 29.9. 30.4, yeah, so even though he's in traffic, Bendit, that's like half a second then. So Smurf is gaining back a bit of time, but when he's caught in that traffic as well, Smurf, he's going to lose a bit of time to Bendit as well. You know, Bendit's got pit. I think he will lose that position when he pits, because Smurf is there. Yeah, he's looking around a 30-second pit stop. I'm not sure. I wasn't there. Right, Big Dan, Cody Carp, he's in 4th, Sky in 5th, so a little bit of an error a few laps ago from Sky. 29.1, yeah, so Big Dan a 29.144, 29.193. Nothing in it, you know. No, in between the field, like the first to 9, there's nothing in the lap time really. You know, there's nothing. Bendit's in the pits on the medium. He's going to go on to the hard. Where's Smurf? Smurf is there. We keep on board with Smurf for a minute. I mean, these two here are still bad, but there's a bit of a gap between them. Smurf, where is Bendit? Bendit's not even arrived yet, so Smurf's going to inherit the lead by the looks of it. Still not come. You know, it's such a long pit stop. Still not there. It's crazy, absolute crazy. So after all that from Bendit, you know, he had that error at the start, then he gained that time back. You know, the gap was coming down, dropping. He got the lead, stayed out in the lead. Where's Sky? Sky's coming across. It's going to be close between these two. Where's Sky? Sky's dropping down now. Bendit is there. Sky is coming towards the hairpin now. Yeah. So the amount of time lost, oh God, what happened there? Oh, sorry. The amount of time lost is huge, you know. What's that now? What would you say, like 12-second gap between these? Or a bit more, maybe? So unless Smurf can keep it on the grey stuff, I'm not saying the win's there yet, but he's on for it. Big Dan's chasing him now, the 29.1. Cody Carp there following Big Dan. Can they work together maybe to close that gap to Smurf and put a heated battle on the final lap? We'll wait and see, you know. Wait and see. And Sky, yeah, Sky's sort of like, he's clawed it back a little bit, hasn't he? You know, he has, even though Bendit's just come out of the pits. Sky, can he get that P4? Maybe. I think he will. I think Sky. Am I speaking too soon? Bendit maybe. Depends how quick these hards warm up, you know. Yeah, how comfortable he is on that harder tyre. Sky will see that time coming down a little bit. Right, run down. Smurf in P1. Big Dan P2. Cody Carp P3. Bendit P4. Sky P5, Ginger P6, Lewitt P7, Aid in 8th, and then we got Jobs chasing down Aid in that P9. 28.7 from Dan. He's going quicker again. There's not enough time. It's a final lap. I mean, oh, what happened there? Oh, Cody, come on. You got a P3. Settle it down now. Settle it down. There's no point in pushing and ruining your race. Spend it there, the sky's just there, you know. Unless Smurf can keep it on the grey stuff, Dan, it's gonna be difficult for Dan, you know. But yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Monza, I get that up soon. Get this stupid thing and a bugging us out of the way. This is driving me nuts. And yeah, thank you for watching. You hear from me soon. I get Monza out soon. And yeah, looks like Smurf's got the win. The little midgets have done it. Lovely. Have it. Have it. Here we come. Smurf P1. Well done, Smurf. Big Dan P2. Well done, Dan. Coey Cart P3. Well done, Coey. Bendit coming around P4. He had a great first run. It's just the pit was like 5 years, and then changing the tyres another 10 years, and yeah, he's in P4. Sky, well done, Bendit. Sky coming around now P5. Well done, Sky. Gingerbread Man are coming around now. In P number 6. Just that first corner, the first bit of the hairpin. Just catch him out. Near it, P7 coming around. Had a struggle really on a harder tyre, I think. But a medium 31. And yeah, it's coming over the line now. Well done, Lee. Sorry for yawning him. Aid P8. What was that? When you rang me, go away, you. A coming around now, P8. And P9 for Jobs. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, guys.